Hello everybody and guys, welcome back to some more Astral Ascension. We're back in the game again. Hopefully by the time this video comes out, the next episode comes out soon. Fully voiced, so I can keep playing this game non-stop. Yay! But yeah, I'm recording this a couple days before Christmas, so hope you all had a good Christmas. Actually, this will be way after Christmas. Actually, no, actually, maybe not. Depends on how I schedule the videos to be uploaded. But anyway, we're gonna continue on here. So yeah, as y'all know, I got back into a little horror game thing here, craze, which was fine. I just don't know how. I just don't know why I did it. I don't think my heart can't really take it much more. But anyway, before we ramble on, let's continue with Astral Ascension. As I reach my room, I climb swiftly onto my bed and sink deep into the pillows. I'll say into the deep pillows. Who would have guessed wrangling a bunch of pongos would be just as exhausting as chasing down a bounty? They're lucky they're so cute. Oh yeah, we would bring the pongo story, yay! I should get up and properly prepare for bed, but I'm already so comfortable. Fuck it, just sleep, dude. Maybe I'll close my eyes just for a minute. Bzzzt. A buzzing from my pocket pulls me back to reality. With a groan, I roll over and slide out my phone. Oh, it's Celeste. I spring up from the bed and quickly connect my phone to the communicator. After I answer the call, my sister's face lights up the screen. She grins and waves. Call her Celery! Hey, Celery! I say real quickly, because I'm in a choice. She sighs.
Do you ever get tired of that nickname?
No, probably not. She shakes her head and then smiles.
At least it's better than having bedhead.
Huh? My hands fly through my head and I smooth down my hair. Celeste giggles.
Did you just wake up?
No, I was just resting on the bed.
Huh. I hate to break it to you, big bro, but resting in the bed is called sleep.
No, I swear I wasn't asleep. We just got back from a mission and I was taking a break. She sits up straighter.
Oh, really? Were you on a wild spaceship chase?
I wish. No.
Okay. Then did you have to fight your way out of being captured? Hi-ya!
Celeste mimes punching an invisible enemy from her desk. Definitely not.
Oh.
She pauses, thinking, and then grins.
Oh, I know. You had to pick your way through ancient ruins, avoiding all of the deadly traps set in place. And when you got to the treasure, you had to swap the relic with an equally weighted rock.
Wait a second. No, but I'd like to know what you think my mercenary does. She just made an Indiana Jones reference. Celeste puts her hands on her hip.
Well, I'm all out of ideas now. What kind of mission could get you so tired?
Well, as we all know, we must keep the puns going. A mission of utmost importance. You see, it was a mission of the utmost importance. She narrows her eyes.
Utmost importance?
Yeah, and we were the perfect team for the job. She gasps.
Doesn't mean what I think it means.
That depends. Are you thinking of? We speak at the same time. Pongos?
Pongos!
Yes. She squeals.
No way! You had a mission that involved pongos? You better not be lying to me.
No, ma'am. I would never lie. We were tasked with collecting and returning pongos to the
So there
sanctuary.
was more than one?
Yes. Oh yeah. It was a whole planet full of pongos.
A whole planet?
Yeah. She stares at me. Celeste? She's silence. Uh-oh, I think I broke her. Or maybe the connection dropped. Hello, Celeste? Are you still there? Or her chair clatters as she stands. She suddenly leans forward towards the screen, gripping her desk.
You were on a planet of pongos and you didn't tell me? You should have video requested me immediately.
Whoa, hey, I have to work. But I would have.
Uh-huh, sure. Hanging out with a whole planet of pongos. Working.
You know what? She's got me there. Yeah, that was all part of the job. She sighs wistfully and sits back down.
Oh, you're so lucky. I I wish I could have gone. If only you could have brought one back for me.
Yeah, but they feed off of energy, and your entire room is full of energy spiked things. So they make me keeping you alive. If it weren't totally irresponsible and technically illegal to smuggle Pongo out, I would have absolutely brought you one back. Celeste sighs once more before smiling.
The Pongos will be happier on their own planet anyway.
I nod. So, was there something you wanted to share with me? I don't think you called me just to talk about the Pongos.
Oh yeah.
Celeste clears her throat and bites her lips nervously.
Remember when I said I was writing a song?
Yeah, how's that coming along?
Well, I finished it.
That's awesome. She hesitates.
Hear it?
Of course, I'm sure it'll be as fun as last time.
Well, there are no surprising twists on this one.
Even better. She giggles.
Anyway, the piece is still really rough, and there are a couple places that I might change. I haven't decided yet.
I'm sure it's gonna be good either way. She takes a deep breath before slowly letting it out.
Okay, let's do this.
She nods and adjusts her phone to view the electronic keyboard set up in her room. As she looks back down, she releases her hands and takes a breath. Then she plays the first note. It flows into a tinkling melody, like the calm waters of a gentle spring. I close my eyes and float up and down the river of Pedagogos. Sorry guys, I'm not good at reading those big words. All my stress melts away with each new chord. Finally, the last note echoes in the air. Celeste focuses on me.
What do you think?
I was transported. That was so beautiful and peaceful. I feel like I was floating down a river without a single care in the world.
Well, I'm so glad. I wanted to create something serene and beautiful.
Well, you definitely succeeded.
Thanks, big bro.
She grins from ear to ear. You're really talented, sis. Mom would be so proud of you.
You think so? I wish she could hear it.
Me too. In fact, I wish more people could hear your music.
I...
She hesitates. What? Did I say something wrong?
No, it's just... Promise you won't laugh?
I promise.
I know it's really stupid, but I've always dreamed of performing in a crowded theater.
That's not stupid.
Maybe not for anyone else, but for me.
Her voice trails off. She glances around her hospital room, her gaze lingering on the white walls, the standard bed, and her keyboard.
How could I ever get that chance?
What if we held a virtual concert?
It's not the same. I want to feel that personal connection between musician and audience. When we're all in the same room, sharing that moment together.
My heart breaks for her. Celeste's dream isn't something outlandish. It's something any normal person could easily experience. But she's not a normal person. Maybe we can still make it happen. She smiles softly.
I appreciate the positivity, but we both know I can't leave this room.
Maybe you don't have to. What if you perform for the nurses and other hospital staff?
It's a nice thought. But they're so busy. I don't want to take them away from their jobs when there are other patients who need them.
That's a good point. I pause. Well, then I guess you'll just have to wait for my next visit for your live audience.
You want me to perform for you here?
Not just me, my crew too. I know they would love to hear you play in person.
Really? Are you sure they'd be okay with that?
Her brow feels in
I
concern.
mean, I know it's kind of a process to visit me.
Yeah, I'll communicate with the hospital ahead of time and add them to the approved visitor list, so we won't have any issues.
What about the initial quarantine they'll have to do? Are they willing to isolate for a few weeks? And they'll have to read through the mountain of paperwork and disclosures and sign authorizations and stuff, and after that they'll still have to go through the full sterilization process. That's a lot to ask somebody to do.
If it's for you, then of course, they'll do it.
Really?
Hope laces her voice and I grin. Absolutely. Did you see how they would totally buy the adorable little sister act you're putting on?
That's not an act. That's just who I am.
Oh, really? Then why is it the little sister I normally deal with anything like that? Celeste raises a brow.
I don't know. What am I normally like?
A mini soon, right? Let's do it. Angry with a fondness for calling me a pervert? She crosses her arms.
Hey, I am not angry. And maybe if you didn't act like such a pervert, I wouldn't need to call you one.
See? That's exactly what I mean. She blinks and then laughs. So it's decided then. You'll perform live for me and my crew, and will be the best audience you could ever want. Celeste's face lights up and she squeals excitedly.
Yay! Oh my gosh, this will be so fun! Should I play this song? Or should I write a new piece? No, I won't have enough time to practice if I write something new.
The song is great. I could listen to it all day. She giggles.
You have to say that. You're my brother. But
Hey,
okay, I'll practice this one.
I may be your brother, and I may have to say it, but I mean it. Deal. Celeste grins.
Although, I do think I'm going to change a few parts. Maybe I'll change this part.
Oh, I skipped a little too early. My bad. Her fingers tinkle across the keys.
I should go.
She plays a new melody. I chuckle. I think I should leave you to practice. She glances up.
Sorry, I didn't mean to get distracted.
No, it's okay.
Are you sure? Because I can stay to chat if you want.
Well, last time I said that, you kicked me off, so that's alright. I told you my good news, and I'm glad you're excited about this song. I know I can't wait to hear it live.
Same! Oh, I want to make sure the song is perfect before I perform it.
It will be. I'll talk to you soon then.
Okay, talk to you soon.
Oh, I clicked a little too early. After the final wave, we disconnect the call. I can't wait for the next concert, so this song will sound even richer and fuller in person. And I'm looking forward to hearing what extra emotion she added to the piece. A yawn interrupts my thoughts. I'll share the good news with my crew later. Right now, it's time for me to get some much needed rest. I stand up from my desk and get changed. Then I fall back in the bed. Finally, sweet, sweet sleep. I bury myself deep into my pillow and drift off to a calming thoughts of flowing water. When I eventually wake up, it's to the sound of my alarm. Fumbling in the dark, I quiet my phone and welcome the silence. I scroll through my notifications, the text blurry as I try to shake off the night's sleep. One of the notifications is an email from... I slept in bed. Joel! Must have found the address. I click open the email and find exactly what I'm looking for. An address for Derek. He is currently on a space station in a free world sector. It's a bit of a way out, but it's in a neutral location that falls under both the Union and Polaris good graces. Now I just need the way of getting there. Maybe I can convince Iris to take us. I get dressed and head out of my room to search for her. Pondering what I'm gonna say, I look all over the ship, but she isn't anywhere. She isn't in any of these locations. She must still be in her room. I double back to the corridor and knock at the door to the captain's quarters.
Come in.
The door slides open. Iris sits at her desk. Hey, sorry to interrupt.
No problem. Take a seat and give me a moment.
I sit down while Iris finishes up on her computer. When she's done, she faces me.
How can I help?
Have you heard of Starhaven? She nods.
That's one of the free world stations that Polaris has been trying to get into its fold, right?
Ooh, that's like the third time I did that. I can't stop that. I nod. That's the one. I'm not sure if you've already applied on next course, but would it be possible to search for a mission in Starhaven's star system? I expected some kind of pushback. Instead, Iris looks intrigued.
Is there a reason you want to go there?
I need to speak to someone there. She raises a brow. It's regarding my dismissal from IAP.
Hasn't that situation wrapped up?
Yes and no. IAP's official records consider it a clear-cut case. But I didn't do anything they accused me of. I was obviously made the scapegoat.
And you think whoever is on Starhaven set you up?
That's what I want to find out. Iris is quiet. She folds her hands together and studies me. I wish I could tell what she's thinking, but her eyes don't give me a clue.
We can set that sector as our next destination under the condition that all fuel costs to travel there will be deducted from your next pay.
That's it? She nods. Seems like a fair deal to me. Okay. We shake on it. That was easier than expected. I'm a little surprised you agreed so quickly. I was still thinking of multiple reasons to convince you. She smiles.
There are no contracts left in this sector, so we'd have to relocate anyway. And since you're paying for the fuel, that sector sounds as good as any other.
You know what? It's a win-win then. Sounds like we both benefit then. She nods.
My thoughts exactly. I've got a few things to wrap up before we take off. Feel free to take some time to yourself, and I'll let everyone know what the plan is when we're ready.
Sounds good, and thanks again. Fuck. I'm not gonna say you bamboozling me. I mean, she clearly said you're paying for the gas. She offers me a final smile as I leave her quarters. I head back to my room and consider sneaking into a few more hours of sleep. My mind is filled with questions for Derek, and the thoughts refuse to quiet down. And there's no need for sleep now, it seems. Instead, I head to the lounge to distract myself with some TV. A few hours later, I was announced a new destination and to prepare for takeoff. I wonder if a part of Iris's wrap-up was to secure our next contract on Starhaven. Maybe she has, which is why we're flying there now. I better get started with preparations. I quickly exit the lounge and make my way to the bridge. When I arrive, Kai is already there planning our route. While I take my seat, he glances at me and grins.
Starhaven, huh? Iris must have found an extra juicy contract if we're heading that far out.
I just nod.
It should be a straightforward flight there, free of any nebula storms.
He winks at me. Hey, it all worked out in the end. Kai laughs and shakes his head, then he finishes plotting the route. We depart Astral and set off into space. Once we're well on our way, I allow Autopilot to take over while I monitor the screens for any anomalies. The journey remains uneventful, which is a welcome change. Kai and I routinely take our breaks and cover for each other. Once we're close to Starhaven, I take over the navigation and navigate us to the rest of the flight there. When we arrive, I smoothly dock the Ados at the spaceport. No matter how eager I am to speak with Derek, rushing a landing is an incredibly bad idea.
As smooth as ever.
Thank you. I run the usual post-landing checks, and Iris announces that we have some free time while she secures the next contract. This is my clue to go do my thing. Look at Kai. Since we got some free time, there's something on Starhaven I've always wanted to check out. Can you handle it from here?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Thanks, man. I leave the bridge and make my way off the ship. Then I head to the nearest transport station where I input the address that Joel sent me for Derek. Throughout the journey, I can ease the knot in my stomach. What if Derek is the key to cleaning my name? Maybe things might go back to how they used to be. On the other hand, what if he's not home? Or he refuses to talk to me? I guess I didn't fully think this through. Showing up at his house might spook him. But I have to take the risk. I need some answers. After what feels like an eternity, we pull up in front of a small station home. I take a deep breath to quiet my racing thoughts. Let's do this. I walk up the steps and knock on the front door. There's a muffled movement on the other side of the door. When it opens, I'm greeted by Derek. Although he recognizes me, he's no less confused to see me. What? What are you doing here? Hey, Derek. I was hoping we could talk. I braced myself, unsure how to respond. But he softens into a smile. Sorry, where are my manners? Please, come in. Oh, thanks. I was expecting a welcome reception, especially since we didn't speak very often that I am. But I'm so grateful all the same. I follow him into the house and we settle into his living room. It's cozy, yet comfortable space. With enough room for a couple of plush chairs. He points to one of them. And that, guys, is why I'm going to leave this episode off here. I just want to get a quick Astral Ascension video done. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next video, guys. Peace.